Hey, I just wanted to tell you, I did not forget you today. Today is Monday, and yes, April the 27th, but I've been really busy. So it was good to see Savannah and Austin today. They were working on those meals that we deliver to students. Aha! So if you didn't get your pickle, it's either Austin's fault or Savannah's fault or maybe my fault. Okay, so I'm missing sunshine out there. Fix to go outside and mow, so I'm going to have to teach quick, okay? Okay, so today we're starting substitution. You're a master at that. Now, we haven't actually done this kind of a problem, but you're familiar with the concept. You're familiar with substitution. Plug it in. That's basically what you do. Plug it in, work it out, plug it in again. Okay, so here we go. These are my 2 steps that I'm going to use today. And I also reteach this lesson tomorrow, but I take it to the next level, just a little bit harder. And so it looks like this. You have 2 equations. That's what they've been looking like. We did elimination. We've done graphing. And now we're doing substitution. So if all goes well this week, you will be having a test. Yes. By the way, I'm going to try to post grades tomorrow. If you're interested in looking at your progress report grade, from what I can see, and I'm going to try to finish grading tonight, is that everybody who is completing AMI either has an A or a B at the moment. Okay, now that may change, but for right now, it looks like everybody's got an A or B from what I can see. All right, so you're doing good, in other words. This has helped some of y'all's grades. Now, so let's get back to substitution. Step number 1, solve for the easiest variable. Now, you go, okay, so is that going to be X or Y? Well, it could be either one of those. Sometimes it's X. Sometimes it's Y. Well, how do I know which one's the easiest variable? The variable that doesn't have a number in front of it. It's already solved for, and you go, I don't get it. Okay, but you will. X doesn't have a number, so this will be easy right here. Y would not be easy because you got a number in front of it. This doesn't even have a variable. This one right here, it's already solved for. And you go, how do you know it's already solved for? Because right behind it is an equal sign. So equation 2 has already got a variable that's all by itself. Well, when a variable is all by itself, that means it has been solved for X. Or for Y. In this case, it's X. Okay, so today, step 1 is already going to be done for you. Tomorrow, it won't be. Okay, so use the equation where the variable is by itself. And you go, oh, okay, so right here. So how do you do that? Well, every time you see X, plug in Y plus 23 in the other equation. So if you're using equation 2, then you have to plug in into equation 1. Always the other one. So let me say that again. Every time you see X in the other equation, you're going to replace it with Y plus 23. So there it is right there. There's your X. So underneath it, you're going to put Y plus 23. Now, you're right here. You replaced X with Y plus 23. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put parentheses around it. Why? Because there's 2 terms there. So it's going to need parentheses. Plus 2Y equal -7. So all I did is take Y plus 23 and I put it in the X spot. And then what did I do with the rest of this? I just brought it down. Okay, we good? Now, I really didn't need those parentheses because there's nothing in front of that parentheses. There's not a number or anything. So I really didn't need it. But you need to put them even though sometimes you have to just drop them off. Okay, so I'm going to go, okay, well, I'm just going to drop my parentheses on this step because most of the time you do need them. You're going to go back to, this is first 9 weeks now. We learned this first 9 weeks. Y's on one side, numbers go to the other side. So I'm going to bring down my 1y, and I'm going to keep my 2y equal -7 is already there, and I'm going to take my plus 23, and it's going to become a minus 23. Y's add with other y's, so that's going to give you 3y equal, the signs are the same. So you add and get -30. Divide by 3, and y is -10. Now, so I think you know how to write your answer now as an ordered pair, an x coordinate and a y coordinate. Okay, so you can start your answer. Okay, I'm going to erase this much right here. Now, you can start your answer. I found my y coordinate first, so that's why the -10 has to go second. Now, how would I find my x coordinate? That's right, plug it in. So you go, where do I plug it in? Equation 1 or equation 2? Well, the equation that you started off with is usually the easier spot. It would work on either one of them, but again, I started off with this equation. It's probably going to be the easiest spot, and I've already erased the other one anyway. So every time you see y, you're replacing it, substituting, with -10. So there's y right there, and that's where the -10 goes. So x equal -10 plus 23. The signs are different. Subtract and get 13. Super easy to grade, especially for the people that write it bigger because they know my eyesight is failing. All right, let's do another one. And if you don't get it today, I'll reteach this again tomorrow. All right, so example 2 is x equal y plus 2, and then 3x minus 4y equal -5. Okay, now, so basically 2 steps. The first step is solve for the easiest variable. And you go, well, is that x or y? Well, it depends on the problem. So that's why you have to take an extra minute and you have to look and see what's the easiest variable. The variable that does not have a number in front of it is usually the easiest variable. Now you look at this and you go, okay, well, these both have numbers, so I probably don't want to do that. These look easier because they don't have those numbers. And look, x is already by itself. So equation 1 is solved for x. And you go, how do you know? Because the equal sign is right behind the x. So you've already done this. This step is already done. You just had to find it. Okay, now take that information, that equation, and plug it into the other equation. Okay, so every time I see x, which is right here, I'm replace it with y plus 2. Now, if you replace it with y plus 2, that's called a binomial, and you need to add a set of parentheses. So here I go. They have a 3, I have a 3. In place of x, I'm replacing it with y plus 2, put parentheses around it. Now, bring down the rest of the problem. Minus 4y equal negative 5. Now, Algebra 1 skills just start kicking in. You go, distributive property, yeah. So you multiply that out. 3 times y is 3y. 3 times 2 is 6. Minus 4y equal negative 5. Same old. You're solving, so variables stay on the left and numbers go to the right. That's what we normally do. 3y minus 4y equal negative 5 minus 6. Okay, now it's hard to see, okay, but take my word for it. The signs are different. Subtract and get negative 1y equal negative 11. Divide by negative 1, y equal 11. Okay, now, again, you go, okay, well, you could start writing your answer. I'm not just right now, because look, I can plug that 11 in right there and solve, get x, or I can plug in y right here. And again, it's wherever you start is where you want to plug it back into. Why? Because it's just easier. It's faster. All right, so here we go. So I will be plugging in right here. So every time I see y, which is right there, I will be putting 11. So x equal 11 plus 2, x equal 13. Final answer. Really large. You know I can't see. Okay, so x is 13 and y is 11. Box in your answer for easy grading for me. All right, that does it for me. Now it's your turn. I only have five problems. Let me tell you why. Because I need to get out there and start mowing the yard. I am missing sunshine. Please give me your name and today's date, the 27th. This is what? Lesson 19. Number 1. Okay, there it is. Maybe you can pause that. Okay, got it? All right, what about number 2? Okay, got that one? All right, what about number 3? Let me move that over just a little bit so you can see the rest of it. Good job. What about number 4? The rest of number 4. That's a plus sign. 3y plus 7. My pen malfunctioned. Or maybe I malfunctioned. Okay, number 5. Y equal x minus 7, comma, 2x plus y equal 8. All right. It's good to see y'all. Okay, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, and go enjoy doing something. Live life. All right. Bye.